so much. I went to go on that hike because my son was at a wellness camp, and he was there because he tried to commit suicide. At this wellness camp, the kids there are asked to do some really hard things, and the parents at home are supposed to be learning things as well. And one of the things I was asked to do was to figure out how far I could walk and double it. If that's not hard enough, then I needed to carry a 40-pound pack on my back. I would go up the mountain a mile to a mile and a half, and then I would come back down to meet my dad, and then I would go up a mile and a half and then come back down, which was doubling my miles going up the mountain. And just off the top of Table Rock, I ran into a family that said, "Hey, is this your dog?" As I carried Boomer on my shoulders and I felt all that weight bearing down on me, I started thinking about my son, and in his struggles, I felt like there was probably more I could have done for him to help carry him and carry his weight. My dad would have carried the dog himself, but he knew automatically that this was going to be part of my journey. I was beyond exhausted. I was in a lot of pain. My legs started to just feel like jello. They were getting weak. I decided that it would be easier to slide down the mountain on my butt with Boomer on my lap. So I put Boomer on my lap and I said a little prayer, making sure I wasn't gonna like slide off a cliff or something, because it was a ways down there. And I slid down the mountain and found the trail down there, and we continued on. And we made it down the mountain. We got back into service and we called the owners, and his first question was, "Is he dead?" So it turns out that Boomer's family were moving that day, so they had to find a new family for Boomer, and they found a loving family in Boise, Idaho to take him. I went to sleep that night, woke up the next morning, and I sat straight up in bed and I said, "That dog's supposed to be mine." Even though that other family did want Boomer, they all agreed that I should have Boomer after our experience together. So I adopted Boomer, and he's part of our family now. My son, he said, "Mom, I can really relate to Boomer because I was lost and I was broken, and you are now helping me find my way back and helping me mend and get better and be better." He was on his way, and he's getting better. Just like Boomer.
Come here. Good boy.
I've never had an animal bring this much joy and therapy and love and just everything into our home that we needed.
Good boy. Hey, come.